Yo, what up, fellas? Y'all already know what it is. It's about that time. Another episode of fifth quarter, season 2, week 3, and it's about that time. It's time to get it. It's time to get into what happened in week 2, and it's time to see what's gonna happen in week 3. But before I even get into this stuff, let me just go over, let me just go over something now. Let me go over broadcasting, right? The whole thing about broadcasting is I'm not telling y'all to broadcast so your games can be scouted. Now, again, I don't have a problem with somebody scouting. I don't have a problem with somebody scouting my games. All my videos has been up there for all these years I've been playing in Madden leagues, right? You scout whatever, you scout. Because number one, legal. There's nothing wrong with it, But I am not asking y'all to broadcast for that. The purpose of me telling y'all to broadcast is because I got rules. So if anything gets called out, I need to be able to check, right? I need to be able to check and make sure that whatever you got called out for is not the case. That you didn't break any rules. Now, is broadcasting fun for the league? Yes, it is. It is fun for the league, but I don't have no problem with nobody I don't have a problem. Well, first of all, let me just say this. I already said that you don't have to delete your video until 24 hours later. You can put it on private. Let me just be clear. You can put your video on private an hour later. And then I'm only saying that because if you just got through playing somebody and somebody calling you out, I need to be able to access it. Because let's just be honest. If you play somebody and you broke a rule, it's not going to take you hours later to say, yo, this person did X, Y, Z. You're going to put that person on blast immediately right after the game. So now it's up to me to go check. Now, with me saying that this is the reason why I have you broadcasting, there are still some of you guys who have Twitch that have not adjusted your settings. So with that being said, you will have penalties coming your way. You will have guys being turned down. I'm not asking y'all to change your settings no more. I'm just going to keep doing it. And before you know it, if you keep broadcasting the whole season without adjusting your settings, the more games you play, the more you're going to realize one of your players is turned down a whole lot, because that's just what I'm doing, But again, I am not asking nobody to broadcast so their games could be scouted. I don't have a problem with anybody scouting. I don't have a problem with anybody scouting my games. You understand? It ain't that deep. I don't care about that. But I'm not asking y'all to broadcast so people can watch your games. You know what I'm saying? I'm only asking y'all to broadcast so if we got rules. If we don't have rules, then I don't need y'all to broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Because there ain't no rules. But if it's rules, I need to be able to check footage and see if somebody broke a rule when somebody called them out for it. That's all it is. That's all it is. Now I noticed that, let me tell you, Bap is not the only one that put his videos on private. You know what I'm saying? He really not. The Rams put his video on private immediately. So, it's not just one guy that does it. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as on Bap behalf, Bap never did nothing. Bap never did nothing shady. So, I'm trying to figure out why some guys feel like Bap is a shady commissioner, because he's really not. You know what I'm saying? He never did nothing foul. You know what I'm saying? He never did nothing questionable, nothing. I seen y'all talking about the practice squad yesterday. Y'all saying that he turned practice squad on early because maybe he wanted to get somebody early. And then when you checked, he didn't sign that one person. So, I mean, Bap is not shady. Let me just let y'all know that now. Bap ain't shady. You know what I'm saying? Bap ain't never do nothing to make his team better behind the scenes and nothing like that. Again, now as far as broadcasting, man, I'm only asking y'all to broadcast because there's rules. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, do I put my videos on private? No. You can scout my games all you want. Because honestly, I play on with how the game is going. So I don't really care about scouting. You still got to stop it no matter what. But because I don't care, don't mean that the next person has to care, or the next person don't have to care. Everybody feel how they feel for different reasons. You know what I mean? But again, private. If I need to check something and somebody videos on private, they can easily take it off. You understand? But they don't have to take it off so somebody can watch the game. If you want to scout somebody, you know what I mean, then scout them while they playing. You know what I'm saying? But like again, I don't want to keep talking about this whole broadcaster thing because it's not that big of a deal. To me, it's real minor. I only ask y'all to broadcast because there's rules. That's it. No more, nothing less. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking y'all to broadcast now. Would it be fun? Is it good for the league? Is it good for the league to broadcast? Yes, it is, because to have games going on in the chat throughout the day, I think it's pretty dope for the league. But I'm not gonna sit up here and tell guys, you have to keep your video up, so guys can scout. Nah, it ain't nah, man. You ain't gotta do that. And if anybody want to scout that bad, then you need to scout while they playing live. Now again, all my videos is up. Anybody want to scout me? Certain guys don't touch the videos at all, and that's on them. You know what I'm saying? But we only scouting because there's rules. So again, you guys that use Twitch, that have not set your settings up, you are setting yourself up in a bad position. Because trust me, if you get called out for something, it's now your word against his. Who word do I take? You understand? So I told y'all 100 times, so I'm not telling y'all to change your settings no more. What I'm going to do is, I told you, starting today. And the only reason why I haven't done it yet, because I keep forgetting. But today, I will make it my business. I'm home today. I ain't getting into nothing. The thing I probably do is go to the store, but that's about it. But I'm going to make it my business to look at the guys who got Twitch that have been broadcasting, haven't switched their settings, and I'm gonna turn attributes down, and I'm gonna keep doing it every week that go by that you broadcast and you don't change the settings. So if you look up and you see one of your top players at the end of the season, he overall going down, that's because you ain't do what you're supposed to do. Plain and simple. I can't nail a guy, bang the hammer on somebody if somebody break a fourth down rule, and then it's like, I gotta do this, but then we still going back to somebody be like, well, what about the guys that using Twitch? They ain't even switch their settings yet. Nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So again, and I'm gonna write down everything, every person that I turn down, I'm gonna have it written down. So if one of you guys get mad and quit, whoever come and take over your team, I'll turn it back to where it need to be. Because whoever come and take over that team shouldn't have to suffer from something that you did. You understand what I'm saying? So in other words, if you had a player that was a 90 overall, and by the time you quit, he is now down to 82 overall. Once a new user come in, I'm going to put him back to the 90 overall. Because he ain't got to play with that because you decide to not do the right thing. So I'm going to keep track of everything. But yeah, you guys that haven't switched the settings yet, you definitely got infractions coming your way. Plain and simple. Now, I'm mad that I even had to talk about broadcasting this long, especially with most of you guys that's playing in the league, either been in my league or been in the leagues, period. And y'all know what time it is. But I see that's how we got to do it sometime. But we spent enough time on that. Let's get into the games now. So on week 2, we had Washington and Giants. This is a good win for this Giants team. I put it in the chat. This is an upset alert. Rico, I'm happy that you got a win like this because I've told you in the other fifth quarter that I did, you are starting to be known in the chat for more than just trolling than actually playing good ball. I don't mind nobody being the troll, but if you're going to troll, you got to be able to back it up on the field. Don't just be in the chat trolling and you ain't showing no productiveness on the field. What's impressive about this win, Rico, was that you only had like 30-something seconds left to drive down the field and kick a field goal. Yeah, you end up getting a safety on a kickoff return because he tried to do something and you got a safety to nail it, but that field goal was the game. So I was impressed the fact that you drove down the field and you kicked the last-second field goal. That was big time. That makes you go into next week's game with a lot of confidence. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I don't want to just see, the same guys losing and losing. This is a good win, man. Money Mascot been punched for a couple of mads now because for some reason y'all always ended up in the same division. So I'm happy to see you get this win. This is a good morale victory right here for you and them G-men. Good win, good way to show poise and pull it out in the end. Next we had myself against the Broncos. This is a good win for this Jags team. Like I said, this Jags team, they got to be built. But you know what? If anybody's up for the job, it is me. You understand what I'm saying? That's another thing. I hear you guys always crying about teams and stuff. Look at my Jags team, man. We ain't got nothing special over there. You understand? But guess what? When you look around, we all gonna be special. Some of you guys don't like to get your hands dirty. Y'all want everything already out the gate. You know, you want all these superstar players, and then when you get these superstar players, you want to pound your chest like you really did something. All right, cool. You got a superstar team. You know, you supposed to go to work. You understand? So that don't impress me. But again, a lot of guys don't like the groundwork. You know, they don't want to get in there and get dirty. I don't mind that. You understand? Because the moral of the story is with this Jags team, we got our future quarterback. We got a nice young piece over there on defense on different sides of the ball, pass rushers, linebackers, and cornerbacks. So we got building blocks, which is good enough for me. You understand? So, but between time, we said we was going to come into this game against the Broncos. I said we're going to come in, we're going to be ready. I ain't say we was going to win. You know what I'm saying? Naruto, you definitely do. I ain't talking about you when I say that. You definitely do. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, for me as a commissioner, I don't be taking ready-made teams in my own league. I be taking teams from the bottom and try to work my way. You know what I'm saying? I had the Panthers last Madden. Panthers was nobody niggas was kicking the door down for. But now that they made them trades in real life, you know, now Panthers looking like something. Everybody want to, well, not everybody, but you got quite a few who want to jump on the bandwagon. That's just how it is, you know. Football is a copycat league in real life, and it even transfers over to the video game. I see a lot of you guys calling the same stuff, same play calls, you know, and it's cool. It is what it is. I'm just saying, man, I create my own lane. I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I really play like really nobody else. You know what I'm saying? I pretty much play, I takes what the defense give me, and I don't do it enough. You understand? But we're going to start playing smart. You know what I'm saying? We're going to start playing smart. We're going to start taking one game at a time instead of worrying about a bunch of silly stuff. And, you know, we're going to be all right. But good win for this Jags team over this Broncos team. Next, we had Bills and Dolphins. Man, I said this game meant a lot to Dolphins more than Buffalo because I said they played 3 times last year. They split in the regular season. Buffalo eliminated Miami from the playoffs last year. So I felt like Miami had to come into this game to show Buffalo, you know, that they got a little rivalry going on. I don't know if so much of a rivalry at the moment because now Buffalo is winning that series 3-1, and he just blew Miami out. Now, when they play next game, that's going to tell me all I need to know. You know what I'm saying? But Buffalo, impressive win. He's the AFC champ at the moment, and he handled his business on the road, 41-24. Next, we had Rams and Colts. The champ, right? Yeah, the champ. The champ won 38-7. And, you know, right now the champ is still playing exactly just like that. He's still playing like the champ. He won 38-7, blew out the Colts. And, you know, he got a nice little Rams team over there that he's, you know, playing pretty good ball with at the moment. I'll say more than pretty good ball. He's playing great ball, especially on the defensive side. So Rams look like they're going to be a juggernaut over there. So anybody that come to play the Rams, just know you come to play the champs. So come with your boots laced, your hard hat strapped, and be ready to get into a nice little war. Next, we had Bangles and Bears. Bengals won this one 31-21. I didn't see the game, but I started seeing something about somebody was getting called out for something. Hold on one second, fellas. Hello? He was getting called out. He was getting called out for something. I don't really know what happened in that game, but what I do know is the Bears lost. So when you got that type of thing that happened, you know, it ain't too much to say after the game. I mean, you just gotta You just got to make it do what it do. You know, I mean, me personally, I don't want to hear about nobody calling me out after they lost. Take your loss and keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. But let's get into the next one. We had Browns and Texans. Browns won 50-13. Murph blew out the Texans. Man, I didn't even see this one. This one slipped under the cracks. This Browns team, like I say, man, we're gonna see how they do. Last season they got hot when they made that big trade. They made a trade this season, and we're gonna see how it's working out for him. Right now, it's looking like it's okay. I believe he's 2-0. Yeah, he's 2-0. So let's see what's going on with this Browns team. You know, they definitely came in for war this game. They got the job done. They won 50-13 over the Texans. Next, we have Panthers and Saints. I said the Saints should be familiar with the Panthers, but he didn't get it done. He lost 45-3. Listen, this is what Pearl does. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't come and play smart, good ball, this is going to happen to you. If I'm the Saints, this definitely doesn't send me into week 3 with the most confidence going into my next matchup. Next, we had Cardinals and Vikings. Vikings is not starting off the way they started off last season. Cardinals got revenge this season. He lost to the Vikings last year. I'm pretty sure he knew that. But, hey, this time around, he got his revenge. He won 27-21. Next, we got Bucks and Falcons. Bucks come in this league looking like he going to be something. He blew out the Falcons. I said the Falcons' problem is going to be that defense, and it showed big time in this one. They lost 63-21, and if I'm the Falcons, I'm saying to myself, here we go again. But more importantly, that offense didn't get off and have the type of game they thought they would have. The way the main event won this game, was it a fluke or is it real? We'll see moving forward. Next, Titans and Seahawks. Titans won 63-45. Titans gave up 45 points, scored 63. If I'm the Titans, I'm not happy about this win, believe it or not. If I'm the Seahawks, I'm definitely not happy about this win. Yeah, you scored 63, but you gave up 45. That is not something that you can build on going forward in the season. Can't give up that many points and expect success. But he won, so it's good for now. I'm just saying, long term, that's not something I would tip my hat about. But he got the win, and that's all that matters. Chargers and Cowboys. Chargers got the win in this one, 34-31. Tough loss for the Cowboys. Good win for the Chargers. This looked like this came down to the final quarter, and Chargers bounced back and got a win from where he got the loss in week 1. Next, we had Chiefs and Ravens. This one had a whole lot of talking going into it. Ravens didn't back up the talk. Chiefs got the win. Chiefs beat the Ravens last year, so now it's starting to look like Chiefs might have the Ravens number. So next time they play, I tell you one thing, Ravens ain't going into that game, and the only time they will play if they meet in the playoffs. Ravens ain't going into that game with a ton of confidence. I'm telling you now. I'm just saying, not saying that he won't be confident, but I can tell you this, his confidence won't be higher than the Chiefs. Chiefs won this game, and he only gave up 18 points. I'm more impressed with the amount of points he gave up than the actual victory, because I don't think Chiefs defense is even though he did make some trades, so he got that defense looking way better than what they come into in the season. No matter how you spin it, good win for the Chiefs. Next, we had Packers and Lions. Snub. I tell you, he looked like he played with me in the last season on the 4. He's back now. I told you he's gonna be a good player, and man, I think this is a statement game over the Lions. He won 45-21. Good win for this Packers team over the Lions. Division game. Lions gonna have to come back and change something up the next time they play. Move right along to week 3. Panthers and Texans. Panthers blew out the Texans 50-9. Panthers got back-to-back blowout wins. Texans got back-to-back blowout losses. It be like that sometime, But I tell you one thing, you don't want to keep going, because now instead of just worrying about competing, you're just gonna be worrying about not getting blown out. Good win for the Panthers team on the road. Next, we had Titans and Colts. Another blowout, 86-18. Titans, once again, put up a lot of points. Put up 60 points last week. Put up just as many points this week. Colts said it wasn't him playing. Could have been, could not have been. Not sure. No matter how you spin it, a win is a win. In the Titans book, he got all his stats or whatever. But they'll play again, so we'll see what happens next time they play. Next, Falcons and Giants. Falcons took on the chin last week. Giants got a big comeback win last week. Guess who comes into this game with more confidence? The G-Men. I'm going with the G-Men this week in an upset win over the Falcons. I'm going to go 34-30. G-Men over the Falcons. G-Men at home. I got the Giants. Next, we had Chiefs and Chargers. This game, low scoring, defensive game. Chiefs got the job done, 16-13. Tough loss for the Chargers because this is a division game, and an even bigger win for the Chiefs because it's a division game. Hey, when you play teams twice a year, man, you're going to have these type of outcomes, and you just want to be the one that come out on the side with the W. Next, we got Bengals and Steelers. Bengals, Mad Max going against Always Robin. This game has upset written over it. I'm gonna take the Steelers to win this one. I'm gonna take the Steelers in the upset. I think he's gonna catch the Bengals by surprise. Although Bengals is playing good right now, but it's always upsets. At least 1 or 2 for the week. This might be one of them. Give me the Steelers over the Bengals this week, 27-23. Next we got Bears and Browns. Bears is the opposite of what the Browns are, and that means they're 0-2. Give me the Browns this week. Bears going to have to come into this game with a game plan. You can't come into the game and just, feeling like you're waiting for some calls or something. Not to say that's how you do, but you got to come in with one nice little scheme. You see what the Browns got going on over there. Come up with a scheme, execute. Don't turn the ball over. That's the main thing. Don't turn the ball over. But with all that said, I'm still going with the Browns in this one, 37-18. Next, we got Ravens and Lions. Ravens won this one 35-21. Ravens bounced back from a loss they took last week. Lions now dropped 2 in a row. Lions is not starting off the way they would like, but it's a lot of game left to be played, a lot of long season. But for now, Ravens is victorious on this week, and Lions look like they might have to go and figure out a couple of schemes what's going on with that roster personnel they got right now. Then we got Pats and Saints. Pats got the win. He blew out the Saints. Saints got blown out 2 weeks in a row now. Saints look like he coming into the league. He's new to the league. He's going to have to take his wounds. But I'm telling you, Saints, it's a bad sign when you get blown out against teams that haven't really made the playoffs like that. So you're going to have to get something together, and you're going to have to get something together quickly. Then we had Cards and Jags. Man, we played horrible. Once again, we gave up an open, blown coverage, but it happens. You know what I mean? It happens. I don't know if we came into this game with a one-track mind, but whatever it is, we didn't play the way we should have played, and it showed. We dropped the ball this week. We still had chances. A bogus play happened too, man. We supposed to have a touchdown at the end of the half, man. I don't know. They say he wasn't in. That changed everything because instead of having 7 points, time right now we had no points. But hey, it is what it is, man. I mean, sometimes things is going to happen that's not going to go in your favor, and you just got to figure out a way to bounce back. So we're going to have to bounce back the next week from this loss, but for now, we got to hold that L. Next, we got Washington and Buffalo. The AFC champ going against Money Mascot. I think this will be a good game right here. I think this game got potential upset on it too. But I'm going to take Buffalo. They're at home. They come into this game with some swag. Give me Buffalo over Washington this week. I'm going to go 35. I'm going to go 35-24. Bills. Next, Jets and Carnage. Broncos. This Jets team, man, they ain't been looking like nothing really even like, I don't know what's going on with this Jets and E-ball, but I don't like the position they in this week. Broncos took an L last week. He's going to come from redemption this week. Give me Broncos big over the Jets this week. 39-17. Broncos over the Jets. Then we got Dolphins and Raiders. Trey Dog going against Superman. This right here, Superman took over the Raiders team. Then you got you got the Raiders going against the Dolphins team, who's on the road, but Trey Dog, he's a beast. We know how he do. Last season, I will say this about Superman. He had some games that, was surprising, some upsets. Will he do that again this year? It's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely possible right here. So, you know what? I'm going to take the Raiders to pull that off. The fact that this Raiders team is 0-2, I think the Raiders come and dig into their bag this week, and I think he pulls out an upset over the Dolphins. The Dolphins will come into this game with a chip on his shoulder. He took a bad loss to Buffalo last week, or he could come into this game with not in the highest spirits this game. But I like the Raiders' chances in this one. Give me the Raiders in a tight one this week, 27-26. Next, we got a game that was played, Vikings and Seahawks. Vikings finally got a win over there in that win column. Seattle, I expect them to start off better, but not having to start they thought they would. But again, a lot of football left to be played. Good win for this Vikings team at home. Next, Rams and Bucks. Bucks, not so much success this week. Blew out Falcons last week, but kind of got it handed to them this week. They win against the champ. And hey, if I'm the Bucks, I'm looking at the fact that, all right, cool, this is the guy that won the Super Bowl. We gave up 38 points. We only scored 21. Couple of adjustments. We should be all right moving forward. But Rams, again, starting off hot. Finish the season hot. Starting off hot. Good win for this Rams team. Then we got Packers and 49ers. Packers, like I said, man, he's looking like a problem right now. And I don't think he had a close game yet. Blew out the 49ers. Snub looking like he's going to come with that snub nose. He's doing his thing right now. Packers team going to be dangerous in the NFC. And, that just makes things even more interesting. So, good win for this Packers team. I'm going to have the power rankings coming out on the next advance. This week 3, so next advance, which is tomorrow, there will be power rankings out. And to close out the week, we got Eagles and Cowboys. Eagles, Naruto going against Huff. Should be a good one right here. Division game. Division games always can be real competitive, can be low scoring, can be physical. I'm going Eagles in this one. Cowboys took a tough loss last week. This game ain't gonna be any easier, but yeah, I like the Eagles. Give me the Eagles this week over them Cowboys. 34-26, Eagles over the Cowboys. I see quite a few games been knocked out. I mean, hey, let's get it and let's knock out more. Ain't too many left. If y'all want to get an early advance, let's get it. Knock it out. Let's get it done. There ain't too many games left. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, 7 games. That's it. Half has been knocked out, half left. Y'all can easily knock out the other half today. We'll see. Y'all keep me posted over what the rest of the game's looking like. And if we get an early advance, we'll get it. But yeah, that's it. That's the 5th quarter. Practice squad still is on. Practice squad still will be turned back off week 5. Power rankings coming out next week at advance. And that's it, y'all. I'm gone.